must find the prince. The fate of his people may depend on it. I still have my shoes on! There must be some way to steal a moment with His Highness. I should be honored to assist in this noble cause. Has anyone seen my shoes? You're talking about that!
Summer in Beaumont-sur-Mer.
The night is warm and the trees are in bloom.
And everything is ripe for the picking. Ready?
The royal ring.
How could I forget? The last vestige of my lineage. Through all the years of glory and struggle, beside the plague and famine and those traitors who stole my throne, only this survives in the memory of the kingdom that once was, that I vow in the name of my ancestors will one day rise again. Did you keep the receipt?
Of course.
Let's go get them. Left hand, side pocket, right arm akimbo and relaxed. Head up, gaze steady. Now you're ready, so you stroll in. Survey your world. We're all invited guests. Feel out how to play them, and remember that you're giving them what they want. Giving them what they want, an adventure all their own. Giving them what they want, it's like they're in a movie. And remember what they really want is half smile, David Niven,
Good on a
bold countenance for tragic and amused. High style,
number 4.
that's a given.
Don't forget.
All I'm doing is I'm
Giving them what they want.
Adieu, Basuri.
Specifically what they want.
all tied up with a bow. And as the poet said,
Truth is beauty.
that is all they really need to know.
Your grace.
This lady is Lenore. She feels her life's become a bore. You see, her husband's 94 in May. But hey, she's down for 50 mil in an addendum to his will. Wherever there's a will, there's a way. I always say,
Give them what they want.
Smooth and breezy.
Exactly what they want. And escape from the ugly. Give them what they want.
Sing cheap or cheesy.
remember what they really want is
Exhibit B.
Sophia, loaded down with lira, spied a gray hair in the mirror. So she made a resolution to cut loose. Her family fortune is obscene. Her dad invented orange Sheena. So sit back and watch while I turn up the tune. And she is?
Her name is Marielle Eubanks. Extremely rich, eminently corruptible, and a willing infidel.
So, an American.
Of course.
Apply dignity and wait to the illusion you create. And when it's time to separate her from her, don't you think her money was well spent? When in fact it paid the rent on your chateau.
So let's go.
Numéro 2, noir.
Well, Melde.
Monsieur Andre, would you ask the manager what he might allow me for this?
Your Highness, not the royal ring.
You want the whole world to know?
Excuse me, but is that man actually royalty?
No, madame.
But you called him your highness.
A faux pas, please avoid it cause the prince enough trouble.
The prince.
The prince.
A prince?
Forget you've heard anything.
Well, he seemed upset.
Well, between the war, famine, and pestilence, He has a lot on his plate.
Oh, famine, my God, please let me help.
No.
But I have a fabulous caterer.
If you truly want to help, forget everything you have heard here tonight. Forget about the very existence of that glorious, extraordinary man of destiny.
Of course.
Le 15 rue.
Excuse me, Your Highness. I couldn't help overhearing. Perhaps I can help. Can I help? Oh, I'm sure I can help.
Please, I have powerful enemies. They could be watching.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that I usually find that jewelry usually enhances a woman's beauty. But in your case, just the opposite is true. It merely detracts from what is already perfection.
It does.
Amazing. Breathtaking.
I have a tiara in my room.
That could do it.
Top of the illusion. More fantasy, the man who sees you.
And so
In conclusion, all you're doing is you're giving them what they want.
Fire and passion.
Exactly what they want.
tied up with a bow.
Giving them what they want.
It's time to cash in.
Then you got to leave them
Give them what they want. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. Some sugar in the tea. Give them what they want.
Here, I'll make it easy. Remember what they really want is
What we really want is all.
me.
You me? Pardon me, coming through.
You may want to take a look at this. It's on the front cover of today's Le Monde. It seems a clever young American con artist, nicknamed the Jackal, has been rumored to be working along the southern coast of France.
Now, Andre, if he's on the front cover, how clever can he be?
Monsieur.
1 second, please. That Judas, what a character, huh? Thanks, I'm starving. Whoa! Is this to rent or to buy? I'll just have a napkin, please.
Bon appétit.
The food here is very good.
I'm sure it is, but I had such a big breakfast. Ooh!
Are you all right?
Hunger pains, they'll pass.
You must eat something.
To be honest with you, I never was really very good with money. I just seemed to take whatever salary the Red Cross would pay me and donate it right back to them. At this rate, Grandma will never get her operation.
Your grandmère, she is ill?
No, she just tips over sometimes. I can't wait to see her face on Christmas morning when she wakes up and finds that new hip under the tree.
You must let me help.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Nonsense. Waiter, bring this gentleman the specialty du jour.
Thank you. Gosh, I never knew angels had such beautiful breasts.
Well,
Renee!
oh, oui, ici Gerard. This is my husband, Gerard, and you are?
Father Peter O'Malley.
Excuse us, mon père.
See you in church.
My condolences to your grandmother.
Huh?
You said she tends to tip over.
Only when she's loaded.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Rather a dirty trick, isn't it?
Just giving the people what they want.
Which is?
Beautiful woman like that. Ooh. How often does she get to feel all good and charitable about herself. And what did it cost her? Look at this. She gave me 20 bucks.
Wow.
Do you know what it feels like to take a woman for 20 bucks?
No, I'm afraid that's a little out of my class.
Don't sell yourself short. You want, I could show you the ropes. But I seen some dames really go for your type.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They like 'em older.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I've never had that much luck with women.
Last night I met a man beneath a pale and haunted moon, a man no woman could refuse. Bold and assertive, with a furtive air of mystery, magically long at last, tragically short of cash. As he approached, he wore an aura of nobility. I wore these Ferragamo shoes. This was at last I knew my rendezvous with history. What was a woman? What was a woman to do? And when he smiled, he lit the night with grace and confidence. His teeth were straight and clean and white, just like a picket fence. I couldn't look directly at them, they were that intense. What was a woman? What was a woman to do?
Freddie Benson, what's yours?
Lawrence Jameson.
You see, Lar, I got this gift. I can just zoom right in on someone and know straight off what they want, who they are. I'm sizing you up for a banker.
No.
Salesman. Lawyer. Maitre d'? Locksmith. Shepherd?
Actually, I'm a dentist.
I was just about to say dentist.
Amazing.
Well, some of us got it, and some of us ain't.
I'll say.
I never realized how long my heart had been ignored. He sang my name and it rang out just like some major chord. If music be the food of love, he ate my smorgasbord. What was a woman?
What was a woman?
What was a woman to do?
Well, no danger of wisdom teeth.
That's a relief.
Indeed.
How much do I owe you, Doc?
Oh,
Thanks.
20 ought to cover it.
But
Last night I met a prince and suddenly my life changed. I have a purpose and a cause of my candy royal boyfriend.
And I barely hear, but never
He's
mind.
so suave it makes you mental.
And so damn continental.
Who'd have said I would be the only
And
one
I'm
to
the only
return? They smell of real with panache.
He gave me romance and the feeling I was young again.
I gave him hope and strength and a check made out to cash.
Anybody else?
What was a woman?
What was a woman to
nice little town you got here.
We like it.
Yeah, but I hear this place is supposed to be crawling with rich dames just waiting to pickle my turnips. If you know what I mean. What?
Nothing. It's just I'm afraid you've been misinformed. Beaumont used to be a lively place, but that was years ago. Now it's almost entirely populated with older, retired couples.
Really?
Actually, I'm considered to be the town playboy, if that gives you any idea.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. Now I'm afraid this year all the social activities moved a bit further down the coast.
To where?
Do you speak Spanish?
No.
It's called Isla de los Muertos. You simply board the train to the end of the line, transfer to the bus to Malaga, rent a rowboat and head right out into the Straits of Gibraltar.
No fooling?
Would I lie to you?
Huh.
Well, I'd best be moving on. Bingo night and all.
Yeah, see ya.
Of course, if you need a place to stay, you'd be more than welcome. I have a sister I'd love for you to meet. Everyone says she's the prettiest girl in town.
Really? What's she look like?
A bit like me, actually. Except for the mustache.
You don't have a mustache.
No.
You know, I think I'm gonna check out this Isla place.
Well, Bertha will be disappointed, but perhaps it's for the best.
Yeah, listen, thanks for the tip.
Freddie, believe me, it was my pleasure. Bon voyage. Mwah. Mwah.
Okay, settle down.
I see you're a comrade of the prince.
The prance?
The man you were just kissing.
Hey, he was kissing me. I didn't even enjoy it.
Viva la résistance.
Thanks. You too?
Oh, my poor brave soldier. I can't tell you how selfish I felt doing nothing while just lying on my back while he tended to the front.
Lady, I think you may be a little off. See, that guy's name was Lawrence Jameson.
His nom de guerre, I know. It's all right, he swore me to secrecy too. We met here at the casino last night.
And he told you he was a prince.
I barely believed it myself until he showed me his scepter.
Is that so?
In fact, it's my money that's financing his mission.
Your money. Well.
Perhaps he mentioned me. Did he mention me? Oh, I'm sure he mentioned me. Muriel Eubanks of Omaha, Nebraska. Lady Muriel by moonlight. He made me a dame.
I'll just bet he did.
I can't tell you how proud I am to have the Eubanks fortune support such a worthy cause. Please, for His Highness to wear into battle. You'll be sure to give it to him, won't you?
Oh, I'll be giving it to him, all right.
So fate has had its way and leaves me here in solitude. My prince goes off to war and once again I'm royally screwed. Perhaps a Xanax and a half will brighten up my mood.
Chateau. Overhead. Staff pension plan. And your commission.
Merci.
And this for the Little Sisters of Beaumont-sur-Mer.
So much.
Well, let's not be greedy. Other than my brief encounter with that turnip-eating jackal, it's been quite a smooth season so far.
Please, next to you, that jackal was but a poor little pussycat.
I will say one thing for him. You could see that he still enjoyed the game. I remember when I first started out. How long have we been running this act anyway?
Let's see. At the time, you had just turned 40, and now you are 36. So, 14 years.
Don't you ever miss a sense of danger and excitement?
No.
The fun of making it up as we went along?
No.
Still, there's something to be said for a bit of chaos now and then. You know, the thrill of the roller coaster, the lure of the swirling eddy.
Be careful what you wish for. Fun is nothing to be taken lightly.
My God, you can be a spoiled sport.
Well, I am the chief of police.
Don't we have some business to discuss?
We do.
Who's on our dance card for today?
The luridly wealthy Miss Jolene Oaks of Oaks, Oklahoma.
Pretty. Age?
31.
Married?
Usually.
Money?
Her people are in oil.
Crude?
She is a little pushy.
I believe the heiress is at the gate.
Ready?
One moment. Breeding is important, but lighting is everything.
Gadzooks! Drain the moat. The prince's enemies have followed me. Oh, your majesty, I bring you this message from abroad. And a really interesting broad, too. Run that up your flagpole, you lying, cheating, dirty, rotten. Man, are you good.
Hello, Freddie.
Wow! 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 All I can say is wow!
How much do you want, Freddie?
Put your doll away. Wow! I don't want your, wow!
What do you want, Freddie?
Teach me, mold me, make me your clay. I thought I'd seen it all. I thought I knew the score. But coming here I found a world I've never seen before. Now I know where I belong. A life of taste and class, with culture and sophistication pouring out my ass. What do I want? I want this! I want this! I want this. I thought I had a real gift, that penny ante grift, but Freddie's getting ready now to give his life a lift. I'm tired of being a chump. I wanna be like Trump. 200 pounds of caviar in one gigantic lump. Give me great big stuff, this is how I've got to live. Great big stuff, oh no alternative. Great big stuff, I want my silver spoon. Don't need it right now, but I'd better get it soon. Hello, lady. I want a mansion with a moat, around which I will float, with some bass-bottom babies in my glass-bottom boat. A house in the Bahamas, paisley silk pajamas, poker with Al Roker and our friend Lorenzo Lamas. Give me great big stuff, I really do deserve it. Great big stuff, with servants who will serve it. Great big stuff, I don't give a damn what it's for. Every day's my birthday, every night is my bar mitzvah. Now listen up. Oh, give me a home where the centerfolds roam. Guccione on the phone, he got a party going on. And Jeff will have me over to play some naked twister. Lotto in the grotto with a playmate and her sister. Great big stuff! Rap stars will love me. Great big stuff! Get me a posse, I eat. Great big stuff! Chillin' in the city, sitting pretty in the caddy with me daddy or Pup Diddy or whatever. I'll change my name too. I'll get my hatchback all pimped out. The islands in the winter, the Hamptons in the summer, the fashion plate I date'll give me Hummers in my Hummer. The cash to keep me idle, the chicks to keep me vital, the pills to keep me happy even when I'm suicidal. Great big stuff! Oh, nothing crass or crappy. Great big stuff! That would make me very happy. Great big stuff! Gonna bring it on and make it snappy. Great big stuff! I want some really classy shit. Great big stuff! Like a mink tracksuit. Great big stuff! My own personal Zamboni. Great big stuff! Lots of unnecessary surgery. Great big stuff! I can finally afford to see a Broadway show. Great big stuff! Gout. Great big stuff! Great big stuff! I just want someone to love me for my money. Yeah! Oh, yeah! So what do you say?
Freddie, as a younger man, I wanted things too. I longed to be someone remarkable, a painter, a poet, a musician. There was only one problem. I had no talent. I woke up one morning to the frustrating conclusion that all I had to offer the world was taste, certain charm, imagination, supreme confidence, dashing good looks. I realized that I would have to use those attributes to create a world that I would never have access to otherwise. What I'm trying to tell you, Freddie, is know your limitations.
Which are...
You're a moron.
Hey, is that any way to talk to your favorite student?
A ridiculous proposition at best.
Look, don't get all high-nessy with me. All I'm asking you is you polish me up. A little. Come on, it'll be fun.
Like an auto da fe.
I drive a Fiesta.
You realize I could have you arrested.
For what?
Anything I choose.
Yeah, well, you could have thrown me in the moat, too, but I don't think you're going to do either.
Why not?
Because I got a big mouth. And a guy like you has already figured out that a guy like me could ruin an awful lot of business around here for a guy like you. You got anything to eat? You know, this whole thing could work out real swell all around. Good for me, good for you, good for... Oh, nougat! So, are we on?
You can't be serious.
Why not?
You can't afford the distraction.
A distraction may be exactly what I need.
If it's a roller coaster you want, I'll take you to the fair. I'll even buy you a pencil.
A pencil?
They sell these big pencils, I don't know.
This is better.
Signal the risk.
Think of the challenge. He's so deliciously low, so horribly dirty.
Exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm still in the room.
All right, Freddie. I'll teach you what I know.
Yes! No!
But from this moment on, I want you to look into that mirror and see beyond the shallow, two-dimensional creature that's there to something finer,
Impossible.
deeper,
Ridiculous.
greater.
Disaster.
You know, I'm starting to think this guy doesn't like me.
Let's begin.
I tell you, it's madness. Dress up a monkey in Armani. He may seem precocious and cute. Despite all that primping, you still got a chimp in a suit. Teach him the second verse of Swanee and most of Moon River to boot. Sure, people make it, but you've still got an A in a suit. Spits him silhouette with a hoodoo toilette, and you're still gonna get a stench. Dampen him well in a quart of Chanel, it won't cover that smell. I should know, I'm French. Take him to sit on Giovanni and show him Cezanne's lovely fruit. Teach him to from Escoffier's book. He's still a gorilla on fruit. He's still just a stinky little minky in a dinky little suit and a cheap little hat.
All right, Freddie, for the second part of your education, you'll observe me in action with the Oklahoma oil heiress, the Princess of Petroleum, Miss Jolene Oakes.
Hi.
Step one, we meet. Step two, I woo her. And now, the perfect setting for the third and final tryst. The wine is chilled, the lights are low, the air is scented with regret as she makes her sizable contribution to the prince's mission and then tragically fades off into the night.
Sweet.
Now, I want you to sit there quietly and observe while I play her like a violin. Not there. No. Just go find someplace.
Yoo-hoo!
Maestro, if you please. Jolene, my dear.
Hey, Sugar Pop, sorry I'm late. I was just buying up France. Don't tell Daddy.
Forgive me if I seem distracted. I've just had a bit of bad news from the front.
Oh, no!
Yes, I'm afraid the losses were quite staggering.
They gave me the wrong size. Oh, well, I'll just give it to my cousin Arbitus. She takes a 16. She thinks it's the thyroid, but I think it's the pork rinds.
If only there was some way I could afford to rearm my men and regain my throne.
She has such a pretty face. I told her if she loses 17 pounds by Thursday, she can be my maid of honor.
Maid of honor?
Well, you'll meet her at the wedding. Are you inviting anybody?
Excuse me, did I miss a scene?
Wait till you see the veil I bought.
Jolene!
They told me nuns went blind, but heck, it's not like they go skeet shooting.
Jolene!
Hmm?
When did we decide we're getting married?
Alrighty, you remember the other night when you were telling me about your family ring?
Yes?
And then you said my eyes were like the ocean?
Yes.
And then I ordered the iced tea?
Yes.
Somewhere in there. Alright, now listen up. I got Daddy's jet picking us up at the airport, 9 a.m. Europe time. And then it's straight on to Oaks for the close of barbecue season and your bachelor party.
Jolene, as you might say, whoa.
That's cute. Now, I should probably warn you, the only fly in the syrup might be my last couple of husbands. They ain't exactly been declared legally dead. Yeah.
What?
Oh, look at that. You're getting all nervous like. Don't worry, honey. You're going to love Oklahoma. It's all so flat and peaceful and flat. We're going to be so happy. Down in the panhandle where we manhandle all that babe cattle and the snakes rattle and the wind whistles through the dead thistles. It's a little piece of heaven with a big house and lots of big cows and lots of big sky and lots of dust flying. And I'll be so happy since I'm bringing home a prince to my little piece of heaven, Oklahoma. Don't you love it when the bobcats howl?
No.
Don't you love it when the coyotes call?
No.
Well, I know a few tricks with a 30-06. You can watch me blow them little suckers' heads clean off. And then, oh boy, we'll go two-stepping through the arrow. You watch what you step, because them cattle eat their share, and it's gotta go somewhere in my little piece of heaven, Oklahoma. Oh, I know it may seem a little crickety to you after this place, but it's not like you'll be the only royalty in town.
Really?
There's a Dairy Queen right down the road. You're gonna fit right in. Can't you just see it?
Oh, dear God.
Alright, now first they're just showing you the basics.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Alright, honey, now they're really gonna clean your mud there. Come on, sugar, dance with me.
No, thank you, Jolene. I'm fine.
You can't just sit there on your keister all night. Let's dance.
Jolene, my keister's not in question here.
Well, it's gonna be. Now, I said dance.
You seem nice.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
I told you, I warned you about these idiotic little distractions. Now look where we are.
I said I'll figure it out.
Oh, cheer up, buckaroo. Have some jerky.
You mind? I'm trying to think.
Okay. Lahoma.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny.
I know. I've charmed her. Now I'll just have to find some way to uncharm her.
What do you mean?
You know, show her some of my less desirable qualities. It will be a challenge, but I mean, no one's perfect. There's... Well, no, actually, that's quite excellent. But, I mean, there's always... My God, it's like the David. Oh, whom are we kidding here?
Oh, come on. There's got to be something about you that can turn this chick off.
Nothing I can see, but...
What?
You have a brother?
Didn't I mention him?
You mean I'm bringing home two princes?
Wherever I go, Rupert goes. He's in his room now. Would you like to meet him?
Try and stop me?
Oh, no, not that way.
Oh, then where?
Well, like all royalty, we must descend.
What's he doing there?
Nothing to be concerned about.
What?
I'm sure he'll love you as much as I do. No sudden. Rupert, it is I, your brother. Rupert, perhaps he's taking this morning's constitution. Rupert, maybe we should have phoned first. Rupert!
Yeah?
Rupert, have you been in the aquarium again?
No.
How many times have I told you we don't eat our pets? We've lost more cats that way. All right, cuddly. No. Oh, he's very affectionate. Come, Rupert, I want you to meet someone. This nice lady is Miss Oakes.
Hello, Rupert.
Mother?
No, she's not your mother. But she's going to be your sister. Miss Oakes and I are getting married, and we're all going to live in Oklahoma.
Not mother.
Well, if it makes you happy, you can call her mother. Keep smiling. He senses fear.
Mother!
Now, Rupert, mind your manners. Rupert, do you want me to get the genital cuff? I'm afraid he's upset you.
Not at all.
All right. Nap time, Rupert. I'm afraid it's the same old story every generation or so. The blood is flowing blue as a Danube with suddenly a piece of mad genetic driftwood.
So your brother is?
You see, my dear, every royal family by its nature has a sort of price that it must pay. Every noble lineage has one loose gene, small as a molecule flitting around the family pool. It's the sort of thing one sees in Appalachia, or in the odd inbred Bichon Frise. It really can be such a nasty stain on the escutcheon when a wisp of DNA begins to fray, then goes astray. Caligula had the temper, the Habsburgs had the chin, George III went cuckoo bird, and Nero had that violin. Richard, you'll remember, had the hump and the withered limb. The Bushes of Tex were nervous wrecks because their sun was dim. But look what happened to him. Alas, our family also carries a bit of a curse. But darling, it could be a great deal worse. Thus ends the verse. Rubric's all about sun and soda pop, paws on puppy dogs, candy canes. Rubric's all about chocolate bunnies and lazy afternoons and daisy chains. With a little brother like this, you can't help but have a happy home. With style upon grace and a smile upon his face, and all that's missing is a chromosome. Rubrics all about hugs and valentines. That's why people all say, hey, Rubric, you're really okay. Rubric's all about cake and lemonade,
Milkshake enemas.
fun and play. Rubric's all about
Burmese belly rubs, fresh shaved testicles on Christmas Day.
with a smile that's a mile and a half, and a laugh and a hearty how'd you do.
How do you do?
It's a cinch that we will be a happy family. 1 + 1 + 1.
Makes 2. Rubric's crazy about taxidermy and KY jelly on a rubber glove.
So give him a chance of 3. Let him get to know you and you will see that Rubric all about love. Who's the happy chappy with the ulcerated ear?
Rubric.
Who lays awake all night hollering out with fear?
Rubric.
Who likes to spend every Saturday at the abattoir? Who gets the cattle prod if he tries to hump the samovar? Who likes to save up all his farts in a mason jar? You guessed it! It's Rubric!
My buddy Rubric.
It's Rubric! That's about all.
With the compliments of Monsieur Jameson.
Ah, merci. The Abbey of Beaumont-sur-Mer was founded in the year 1403 with a grant from Charlemagne in commemoration of a miracle that is yet to occur. Thank you for your attention and Ave Maria.
Madame,
Hello.
what are you doing here?
Well, I've spent the last 5 days trying to find the Prince's country on the map. Is it to the right or the left of the Alps?
Yes.
Oh, well, I thought as long as I'm here, I should pitch in. I'm a tour guide at our museum back home, and I minored in art history, so I know a lot about these places. Or I just make it up. May I call your attention to the rapture of Louise Lerbout? Following a brief career as a Gregorian chanteuse, this poor peasant girl married the CEO of a major pharmaceutical company. After 8 years of devotion, she caught him with a dental hygienist, half his age. Praying for guidance, she took him to the cleaners, had some work done, and voila!
That's not her story.
No, it's mine, but that story works in every century. Did His Highness receive my scarf?
Ah, yes, it was the hit of the battlefield.
You know, I've been searching the papers, but not so much as a mention.
Well, it's just a little revolution. We don't like to make a fuss.
Oh, but you must. If you'd like, I could talk to some of the other women around town and rally the troops. You know, I was in charge of snacks for our neighborhood watch and telemarketing coach for our local PBS fund drive.
You have a lot of energy, don't you?
Well, I have a lot of time.
Yes, well, let me talk it over with the other rebels and we'll get back to you. In the meantime, it was lovely running into you. Have a safe journey home and goodbye.
Goodbye. Perhaps I should stay. Should I stay? I should stay.
Why?
Should he need me if there's something more I can do?
Madame, please, your generosity is already legend.
Oh?
Between us, there's talk of a statue.
Of me?
Try to act surprised.
Oh, I am. I only got a tote bag from PBS.
Oh, look, there goes your group. Don't lose them. Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Can I be a stamp instead?
A stamp.
I'd rather be a stamp.
Then a stamp you will be.
Oh, yes.
An entire nation will lick your head.
Okay.
They're getting so small in the distance, like tiny little people going away. Go, be one of them.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Will you?
Only if you leave.
Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me.
And yet you're going to, aren't you?
When I was just a little girl, so young and innocent, I kneel beside my little bed
Madame,
and say a prayer. I still remember this is how it went. Let me have love unending. Let me look good in shorts.
Madame.
And now I'm not a child, and years have passed. I'd say my miracle is due. Yet I'm still searching, vainly lurching as the world spins round. What is a woman? What is a woman to do?
Madame, listen.
Here, keep the card. Call me a cab, I'll wait outside. You didn't see me? Nobody saw me. I never been to Europe, comprendo? You are peculiar.
As the pigeons say farewell to the Mont Sommet, a new flock comes home to roost.
Miss Christine of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Age?
29.
Married?
Never.
Money?
They call her the American Soap Queen.
Please extend Her Highness every possible courtesy of your Grand Hotel.
Of course.
I say, we made quite a good team.
Yeah, we did.
Of course, I usually prefer to work alone, but special circumstances and all.
Hey, I don't even like double solitaire.
I suppose you'll be moving along now?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Pardon me?
Sorry, did you say something?
No.
Then neither did I.
Of course, if you'd prefer to stay on a bit and perhaps see what else you might learn.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Well, good.
You know, just in case you get into another jam.
I don't get into jams.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me.
Come on, if it wasn't for me, you'd be out on the prairie right now, a-plucking your own dinner.
Freddie, I'll admit you are an effective prop, but...
Prop? Hey, Ruprecht was the star of that show. You were just the MC.
I prefer to see myself as the ventriloquist.
Which makes me what, the dummy?
My God, that was easy.
Ha ha.
Oh, Freddie.
You know what? Forget it. I'm out of here.
Fine.
I was doing swell on my own. I've been on my own since I was 15. You showed me the ropes. Thanks. Thanks a Yahoo. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Yes, you and your turnip and your imaginary grandmother.
Hey, for your information, that old broad was the most respected bookie in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
And she taught me a hell of a lot more about life than you ever did. Talk like this, walk like that, zip your fly, don't snore at the opera.
It was Wagner.
It was 6 hours. I mean, I don't even want to eat bacon and have sex for 6 hours.
I'm sorry, Freddie. I seem to have gotten under your skin.
Yeah, well, you know.
And that's why you'll never make it in this game.
Listen.
No, you listen. This is an arm's length business, my friend. As the man said, we are the stuff that dreams are made on. Their dreams, not ours. What they want, not you. Now, if you can have patience and remain detached, which I highly doubt, you'll get your castle. But be sure and build your walls high. Because as soon as you let someone else in, the game is over.
Yeah, well, as the coaster said, yakety yak.
I'm wasting my breath here.
You know what? I think you're scared.
Of what?
Me! Face it, Pops. I'm younger than you. I'm charminger than you.
Charminger?
And I'm better looking than you.
All right, now you've gone too far.
If I was working this place, you'd be finished.
My boy, you wouldn't last 2 minutes.
Wanna bet?
You're challenging me?
Why not?
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey there.
All right, Freddie, let's say we do this. We select a woman, set a price, and the first man to extract the proper amount wins.
How much?
I'll go easy on you. Let's say $50,000.
50,000? Yeah, sure. I could use some pocket money.
Now, if you lose, you not only leave town graciously, you also agree to work in only the following territories: China, Iceland, El Salvador. And just to show you there's no hard feelings, I'll throw in Humboldt.
And if I win?
I abdicate.
Great!
I step down.
Great! So, who's the dame?
She's here.
The soul queen, the soul queen, the American soul queen.
Oh, that's me. Would you look at that coppered ceiling? Look at that chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. I'm so happy to be here.
Well,
You're on.
I've been kind of missing Mom and Daddy, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. Morning flight's a major bore, but then they open the cabin door and suits allure. Here I am. Lord knows I had the will and the resources, but Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but they've left the gate. I may be late, but here I am. Ha! The way to me is French. The way they say love me is French. So here I am, the matzo mare, a big 2 weeks on the Riviera. If I'm only dreaming, please don't wake me. Let the summer sun and breezes take me. Excuse me if I seem jejune. I promise I'll find my marbles soon. But everywhere I look, it's like a scene from a book. Open the book and here I am. Oh, sorry.
Bow!
I mean the air is French, that chair is French, the nice and French, my chair is French, the skies are French, the pies are French, those guys are French, and his name is French. Let's face it, just with CC folks. Excuse me while if I shout. I'm letting my shit blow. I'm sorry to shout, but here.
Any sign of Freddy since we laid the bet?
None. Perhaps the jackal has realized the folly of his jest.
Well, keep your eyes open. I'm sure he'll turn up. Now it's time, I believe, the Soap Queen met the Prince.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I'm sorry, I'll get out of your way. Excuse me, ma'am. Could I get you to make a bet for me? It's sort of hard for me to reach.
Oh, of course. What number would you like?
Gee, the way my luck's been running lately, why don't you pick?
Well, I'm the second oldest. I was born in July, and I was a Kappa at Ohio State. How about 4?
Mesdames et messieurs, les jours sont faits. Numéro 17, heureux.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's all right. Excuse me.
Pardon me, but are you all right?
Thank you, but I'd really rather be alone right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just that chip was my last hope. I thought maybe I could spin it into enough for the treatment. Oh, I'm so naive. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be telling my troubles to a total stranger like this.
I'm Christine Colgate.
Sergeant Fred Benson.
See? Now we're not strangers anymore.
Gosh, I guess you're right. I wouldn't mind it so much for myself. It's just that Grandma was kind of counting on me to come back and run the farm.
Well, shouldn't the Army pay for your treatment?
It's a little more complicated than that. You see, what I have isn't physical, it's emotional.
Well, what do you mean?
What I have is dance fever.
What happened?
I was engaged to a wonderful girl back in the States. We loved to dance. We wanted to be professionals. And then one day, some talent scouts came to town with a contest for Dance USA.
Oh, I love that show.
Me too, oh my God. We decided that if we won, we'd use the money to pay off the farm, put Grandma in a home, sell the horses for glue, and live happily ever after. Then it was the big night. We won! Somehow in all that excitement, we got separated, and I looked everywhere, and finally I went back to the studio, and that's where I saw them dancing.
Dancing?
Naked.
Oh my God, who was she with?
The Dance USA Orchestra.
All of them?
Just the brass section. That night I tried to sleep, but I just kept picturing them dancing, making love, dancing, making love. When I woke up the next morning, I was numb from the waist down. I've been this way ever since.
Well, there must be someone who can help you.
There is one psychiatrist, Dr. Emil Schufhausen, of the Schufhausen Clinic in Vienna.
Well, why don't you go to him?
A man like Dr. Schufhausen is in demand all over the world. His fees are astronomical. It's just not something I can afford.
Well, how astronomical?
$50,000.
Well, that is a lot of money. We're going right up to my room and write a letter to Dr. Schufhausen about your case.
But I told you it's no use. The money.
Don't worry about the money. When the time comes, you'll have it.
Cool.
Well, it seems the teacher underestimated the pupil.
There's a man I know, he has a knife, an absolute master at the stiletto, and a magician at hiding the body.
Andre,
I give him my word of honor as a policeman. The case will be investigated in a very slipshod manner.
I just need a moment to think.
Are you feeling any better?
A little bit.
Let's see. To Dr. Emil Schuphausen. Do you think I should use an umlaut?
No, you smell great.
Thank you.
I just wish you hadn't written all those things about me to Dr. Schuphausen. You make me sound like a hero.
He'll listen. You'll see.
I'm almost afraid to hope.
Don't be. It'll happen this time. It has to.
I want to believe that. It's just that, whew, hot soup. I'm not sure I can.
How can you not? Look at the way the moon behaves. Look at the way she paints a silver ribbon on the waves. One thing I've learned and I'll share with you. Nothing is too wonderful to be true.
Martin the Poisoner, quick souffle, peaceful sleep, delicious yet effective.
Relax, my friend. We both know my intimate relationship with Lady Luck. All I need is 1 moment.
Each moment opens like a flower. The age of miracles comes every hour on the hour. Turn any corner, there's something new. And nothing is too wonderful to be true. If I'm perceived to be naive, to be the way I am, let people say I am a silly goof. Is life a playful? Am I grateful? Every day I am. It's an amazing world in which we live, and I've got living proof.
All right, just a simple, just.
Look at the way the moon behaves. Look at the way she paints that silver ribbon on the waves, leading directly to me and you. Nothing is too wonderful to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to be true. Can't you see it? Can't you see it?
You know, I think I can.
Tell me.
Magic can happen anywhere. I knew this guy at camp who ate his t-shirt on a dare. They held up that midget with crazy glue. Nothing is too wonderful to be true.
Breathe it and taste the ocean breeze. Look at the way the leaves are dancing in the banyan trees. Listen to what they are singing to you. Nothing is too wonderful.
Nothing is too wonderful. Nothing is too wonderful to be true.
You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope. Oh, the soup. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I didn't even feel it.
You will soon. Look, you're all wet.
Yeah, okay. I think we're good now.
I'm going right upstairs and mail this letter to Dr. Schuppenhausen.
But all that money.
But I told you, Sergeant Benson, don't worry about the money.
Gosh, Sergeant Benson sounds so formal. Please, call me Buzz.
All right, Buzz. Oh,
Are you all right?
yeah. I do that a lot. See ya.
Yeah, that's hot!
What they want.
Welcome back, madame. I thought you had left us for the season.
I had, but I can't imagine I won't be useful to someone in the second act.
Urgent letter overnight to Vienna.
Paging the doctor. Dr. Schuppenhausen. Paging Dr. Emil Schuppenhausen. Of Vienna.
Nothing is too wonderful.
Nothing is too wonderful.
Buzz, who is the one person in the world you would most like to see at this moment?
Grandma?
No, better. Presenting Dr. Emil Schuppenhausen.
Good evening, Sergeant Benson.
But.
One moment, please.